So it is officially official. Glasner is Forest's new head coach. Welcome to your Forest News. Just before we get into the main video, guys, I need to take a personal moment and talk to you guys, because I was looking back at some of the old videos and I was shocked to see how much thinner I was back then. And then coupled with that, I met with my mate Robbie a few weeks ago and saw the dramatic change in his weight loss. And I had to ask him the question, Robbie, what's your secret, man? And that's when he introduced me to Oxford Natural. Oxford Natural don't offer you any kind of magic bullet. They offer you a process. They listen to what your targets are, what you want to achieve, and then they tailor things towards you. And that's exactly the journey I'm starting with them. I need to get back to how I was all those years ago. And to start me off, they've given me some supplements. So for example, right here, I've got the Optimum Day. What this is good at doing is reducing those cravings to stop me going to the cupboard and grabbing a packet of crisps between editing and recording videos and everything else. But more importantly, the one I'm excited about is Optimum Night here, because what this helps is with the recovery overnight. And ahead of those stressful Forest games, it will help me get a good night's sleep. Now, as I said, these aren't magic pills or anything like that. This is a process, and guys are going to get to see it live on streams and on screen, because this is something I'm dedicated to. And if you want to join me on this process, you can get 70% off your first order with them. So go and do it now. Check them out. The link's in the description and the pinned comments. And join me on this journey, and we can do this together if you want to make a change in your lifestyle. Hi guys, hope you're doing well, and big up to Oxford Natural. Make sure you check them out with that QR code there. I'm already looking, pretty good, pretty slim, but the smile is on my face because Forest have officially announced Glasner. There you go, guys. Honestly, the amount of DMs, messages, and everything else I've had over the last 4 or 5 days has been crazy. Bro, you said Glasner's done. You said, well, it's not been officially announced, This is just how Forest move with managers, man. They give it a couple of days, see how it's taking to it. You know what the fan base is? No, they don't. It's just the way it is. Legal contracts have to be issued. Both parties have to be happy, the lawyers have to be happy, and everything else. And now everyone's happy apart from the Crystal Palace fans. The copium from them is going absolutely crazy. But let's get into it all, because I am absolutely hyped about this appointment. I really am. So make sure you've liked, subscribed, followed, all the usual stuff. Now, Forest have released a statement. It's quite long, so I'm going to kind of just skim through it. Obviously, just nip over. Look at that beautiful man. As my manager. That ain't your manager, D. That's my manager. And the Forest fans' managers. Anyway, let's get into it. Forest appoint Oliver Glasner as head coach. Nottingham Forest is delighted to announce the appointment of Oliver Glasner as the club's new head coach. In brackets, we always win. One of Europe's most respected and progressive coaches, Glasner joins Forest with the outstanding reputation for developing players, building ambitious attacking teams, and delivering success at the highest level of the game. His leadership, tactical expertise, and winning mentality makes him the ideal person to lead the club into the next chapter. Then it goes on about what he's won. He's only one of 3 coaches to win the Europa and the Conference. And then I just want to keep going because it's quite long. Here we go. I want to get to what Glasner said. Speaking of his appointment, Oliver Glasner said, "I'm delighted to join Nottingham Forest as head coach. From my very first conversation with the owner," by the way, I got a little bit of news coming up in a second once we get through this. From my very first conversation with the owner and the leadership team, it was evident to me that they have a clear vision for this football club and complete trust and belief in me and my staff to build a strong future together over the long term. Love it. That truth and shared commitment, together with the potential that I see within the squad, were key factors for me, and I'm excited about what we can achieve together. Forest is a club with incredible prestige facts and history facts, a two-time European championship with one of the most passionate fan bases in football facts. Our aim is to build a team that can help take the club to the next level in the years ahead, and that our supporters can be proud of. My immediate focus is on meeting the players and staff and getting to work as we begin pre-season. I'm excited for the future and will work tirelessly to represent this great club with pride and bring success on the pitch. I can't wait to get started. Now, we'll just read the Marinakis bit, then we'll get chatting. I promise. This is important. Owner, the Greek father, says, in our discussions with Oliver, it was clear that we share the same vision, the same ambition, and the same relentless desire to succeed. He has constantly demonstrated throughout his career that he can build outstanding teams and deliver success against the strongest competition. It has always been our goal to establish Forest once again among the leading clubs in England and Europe. Our ambition is not simply to compete. Our ambition is to win, because we always win, to challenge for major honours and to create a football club that our supporters can be proud of for many years to come. Oliver is a winner. He has earned success through his leadership, his personality, and the style of football his teams play. We believe he is the right person to lead us into the next chapter, and I'm delighted to welcome Oliver into the club. You and me both, Greek father. You and me both. Now, there's a lot of key things. There's a lot of key things to talk about there. Okay. Key thing number one. The word head coach. So he's not manager, he's head coach. Okay, now pretty much all of them are now classed as head coach. Manager would have basically meant full autonomy on recruitment, full autonomy on stuff, this, that, and the other, keeping the books and everything. Now, don't let the title deceive you, because Oliver Glasner is still going to be in charge of recruitment. He's having a very, very heavy say in it. The second most important thing for me is that this is happening not like we saw last season, where Nuno got 3 games at the start of the last campaign, and then we had to get rid of him, then bloody Dyche, and then Pereira. Glasner's got a whole pre-season, full-on pre-season to get to work. Now, think back to what he did at Palace. He came into Palace mid-season. Okay, I think it was Roy Hodgson who he took over from, and he went on this quick streak. Then he had his pre-season. Then, because of things like, I think there was the Euros, if I remember, or World Cup, whatever it was it the Olympics? He didn't have like Mateta at the start of the season. He went through a bad patch where he didn't win 8 or 9 games, and then it kicked in and obviously went on to win silverware. The fact that he's got the pre-season now means he can start to implement his ideas. And I actually think his philosophy are embedded and intertwined correctly with what Forest philosophy has been historically. Good pressing, good counter-attacking football. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's exactly the kind of ethos. Is ethos the right word? Or the fabric of our DNA. So I agree with what Marinakis is saying. And also, just to give you a little bit of icing on top, I'm hearing as well, this isn't a conversation that just happened 4 or 5 days ago. This is a conversation that's been going on for months. Okay, Marinakis did not get out of bed the other day and decide, you know what, Pereira's contract's about to end. Let me see what I can get. Right, this is a plan that's been formulating in Marinakis' mind. The sabotage of Palace has almost been complete. So I'm so excited about this. We will now bring you like tactical breakdowns of how Glasner plays. I'm sure a lot of you've obviously already seen him play in the Premier League. There's going to be loads of things and stuff to get you excited about what's going to happen with Glasner. But it is officially confirmed. So please, guys, stop DMing me to say, is there anything to worry about? Because the answer is plain and simply no. In fact, don't worry, be excited, because next step is new transfers coming in. Dean Henderson. See you soon. And make sure you've liked, subscribed, and commented. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. How are you feeling about Glasner? Let me know in the comments, and we'll see you on the next video. Go check out Oxford Natural. Come on, you Reds.